And good evening and welcome back to the officially unofficial retro stream, which remains officially unofficial because there's no officialness about it at all. In fact, it is entirely unofficial because there is no authority to which one can claim to be a retro video streamer, at least none that I'm aware of. And even if there was, I wouldn't care anyway. Anyway, welcome back. It's good to be here. It's been a week. It's been a week. Stuff has happened. Probably. I'm entirely oblivious of stuff, of course, because I'm not really on the cutting edge of things, as you know. I'm so far away from the beating up of things that I can barely detect the pulse. Or is that my blood pressure? I don't know, one or the other, but there we go. Right, before we go any further to that, let's do the thing, because the thing is the thing. And the thing must be done. Why? Who knows? But it must be done. Anyway, according to this, it's Wintermute GB, of course, is in first place at his traditional time of 1859, because he likes to do that just to tweak my OCD. He knows I like nicely organised numbers. Deliberately puts one in there that isn't, because that's the kind of guy he is. This is just an amazing sense of camaraderie and support that I get from Wintermute. Am I lying? Yes, I am. Yes, I am indeed. Solstice Project is enthusiastically in second place. In fact, Solstice Project appears to be in second, third, and fourth place. Just I think securing his position in the lineup. But anyway, there we go. So that's good. But actually, it's Topshot who's in third place. Well done, all of you, for being so keen and so enthusiastic, for getting to my stream. I don't know if my hat's not actually on straight today. That's not good, is it? So thank you very much, Commanders, for being there well before anything interesting happens. In fact, all of you are here before anything interesting happens. Dear. Yes, I do miss the streaming. Do you miss the streaming? No, you probably don't. But anyway, it's back. Right, the Harkonnens are here. Excellent to see the Harkonnens. Boys as ever to have made a ruckus. What else can I say at this stage? Is there a plan? Is there really? I'm not convinced. It's the slowest moving invasion of anything. Possibly slightly more successful than the one that's going on in Iran at the moment, but as invasions go, it's laid back. Dragon Eye is here as well. Good to see you. 07. Where is the man with the hatter? Well, that would probably be me. So here I am. Hello. Biffboy81 is here as well. Another 07. Excellent. Good commanders. You may notice I'm in t-shirt mode. Look, it's Scotland and I'm in t-shirt mode. It's actually that warm. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Commander Tragic Blue 21, cheer up. It's not tragic anymore. All is good. 07 as well. 07 Retro Commanders indeed. Wintermute GB has achieved now a watch stream of 50 streams, which is insanely sad. And Solstice Project is trying hard as well. He's on a 20 stream streak, so that's quite good. But it pales, alas, in significance compared to Wintermute GB's slavish dedication to all things Drew, which I'm sure he'd be horrified by. But there it is. The facts speak for themselves. What could I possibly say? Other than congratulations, I suppose, or commiserations. I don't know what those. Something beginning with a C. Mad Bugsoft is here as well. Poised as ever on Wikipedia, should we need him. Now, Wikipedia, of course, is anciently old now as far as it's concerned. But Mad Bugsoft has not upgraded yet to AI and the wonders of ChatGPT or anything like that. He's still hanging in there with Wikipedia, which is good. So that's good. Them Damn Bagpipes is here as well. Good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in. 07 to you as well. Eridan Dundragon is Dundragoning for the day and is here with us this evening, which is very nice to see as well. Good to see you. Solstice Project is enjoying the music. Enigma-ish is here as well. On a scale of not very much to full Enigma, we're very much up at the Enigma end of the scale, which is good to see. Andy P783, which rhymes. Very important to point that out. Thank you very much for popping in. Good to see you. Who else do we have in the chat? We have Frank Miner 2949. Excellent, good to see you. Hi, everybody. And Luna is here as well. Luna's on time. Now Luna likes to sneak in at the back when things have started so that nobody spots her in advance. Yeah, but today we've spotted you on the way in, and everyone's turned around and go, "Oh, it's Luna! Hello!" It's looking at you expectantly while you shuffle off to the back seat and try and avoid being seen. Anyway, lovely to see you as well, Luna. I don't know why I get out of my way to try and embarrass you, but there it is. That's what I do. Apologies. Tasty Crayon. Now, there's a name I haven't seen for a little while. Good to see you, Tasty Crayon 77. Thank you very much indeed. Good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in once more. That's excellent. Who else do I have? Oh, the Rakuses have finally turned up. I was getting worried there. Has the invasion actually started to be successful? No, of course it hasn't. The Rakuses are entirely fine, fending off the invasions of the Harkonnens as ever by presumably doing absolutely nothing at all. They've probably relaxed their defensive policy now down to just the paperwork. Yeah. It's like, actually disband the military, disband the planetary defense systems, switch off all the laser ray guns, all the shield generators, just recycle the whole damn lot. We're just going to have a piece of paper that says, if there ever is an invasion, we will do something. That's basically what they've had to do. It's saving an awful lot of money now because the invasion of the Harkonnens is so utterly useless that nobody in Arrakis is actually bothering anymore. Right, anyway, onwards we go. I don't know why I find that thing particularly amusing, but I do. I know, because I've got a very small brain. Drew, I think you are as much on the cutting edge as a house brick, says Mad Monksoft. Okay, well, thanks. Thanks. The funny asteroid is here. Hello, good to see you. Because it's never a good space game without a funny asteroid. We know all about it. The midges. Yeah, well, no, we haven't got any midges. I have seen a wasp, only one so far, so that's quite good. Latty _ 07 dreaming of more ZX Spectrum spoons. Oh, now there's an idea. Well, what I thought we could do actually when my ZX Spectrum Next finally arrives. Who knows when that's going to be? It's been a year now almost, I think, since the Kickstarter. Supposed to have come out at Christmas, which of course was mind-bogglingly optimistic, but it hasn't arrived yet, so I haven't got my ZX Spectrum Next. So I think some ZX Spectrum Next streams will be on the cards. I just need to find out a way of streaming it, because I suspect my ZX Spectrum Next, for all its wonder, will not be up to running Streamlabs. So I might have to get some clever HDMI stuff to make it all connect up, but we'll see. So anyway, good to see you, Latty _ 2plexes here as well. It was sort of just waves. That's like, it's not an 07. It's just a general hands up wave. That's good to see. Winter Mute GB says it would be higher, but Vega is a slacker. Oh. Apologies. This guy says I'll be early one day. Well, okay. Well, yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. We have faith. Right. Anyway, good to see you. Winter Mute GB says a year is not bad for a single product. They were even back in the day, weren't they? Yeah. So maybe that's just tradition. Maybe that's what they do. I understand that some of the chips for the ZX Spectrum Next got we're straight into waffle here, by the way. Some of the chips got classed as munitions or something by the US government, and some of them have been banned because they come from China or stuff, something like that. There's disrupted supply chains and all those kind of things. But anyway, so there's all. There's all sorts of things, but the bottom line is that my ZX Spectrum Next Kickstarter 3 edition has yet to arrive, so I'm just going to have to muddle through without it. I could always get an Archimedes. I could if I had a desire for dubious mental health. Yes. I'm not. I'm not going back there. We're never going to visit the Archimedes again. Did I get the magenta ones as Commander Fury? No, I got the traditional black one. I didn't actually fancy the magenta one. I wanted my Spectrum to look like a Spectrum, I suppose, because I've still got my old one. Look, if I don't know if you can see this. Actually, it won't work with it. Hang on. Wait, let me switch off the background thingamajig for a moment, because there's a button for that. There we go. That one. Over here, and apologies, my room is a bit of a mess at the moment. I have. Can you see over there? There it is. Just put the finger there. There's my. I can't do the finger pointing. There, that one. That's the Spectrum. I have my original ZX Spectrum. Yeah, for reality. So just that's a little tour actually. Just to the left there is obviously my router doing its thing. There's a Pike just here. There's a ZX Spectrum. There's Astro Wars over there. Some car model. In between the Spectrum and my router is a telephone. You may be thinking, oh, why has he got a landline? Well, actually, it's not. It's not actually a landline. It is. It's a telephone from my first job. I worked for a company called STC, and they made telephones, hence the name STC, which stood for Standard Telephones and Cables. They do not exist anymore. There's the entire, actually, just while we're on the subject of did I nick it? No, I actually bought that one off eBay because I remembered having one and I kind of wanted a memento from my first job. So no, I didn't nick it. Well, somebody else might have nicked it, of course, but I don't know. Yes, there's a curious little anomaly about my career, is that apart from one company, no, actually two companies to be fair, apart from two companies, every company I've ever worked for has either it's either gone bust or been acquired by another company and then therefore destroyed. Now I'm pretty sure that's got nothing to do with me, but I used to say it, right? I might be the kiss of death for any company that employs me, except for my own. I've been running my own company for long now. Well, almost 9 years. That's mad. That hasn't gone bust yet. I'm working on it, but I haven't gone bust yet. So I wanted a memento for my first job, and that was it. So that is an STC telephone, and in my own kind of personal list of significant objects. The telephone features in a number of embarrassing episodes in my youth, so I kind of felt I ought to have one back again. No further details of that will be forthcoming. I have a phone with a crank on it. That's an interesting way of spelling crank. But anyway, there we go. You have to swivel it round, and then dispatch woman would answer. Not anymore, though. She may be dead. I do remember my telephone number when I was a kid. Well, it wasn't my telephone number because I was just a kid. Our parents obviously putting the bill. But it feels like such a long time ago now that it feels like it's like prehistory. But in the 1970s, I lived in a watching a crank. We're waxing a crank right now. That sounds extremely uncomfortable. I'd rather you didn't whack thing. If that's all right with WTB, to be fair. But I do remember. I do remember our telephone number. I can still remember our telephone number from when I was a child in the 70s, and it was only 3 digits long. So if you wanted to call the Waygars in 1975 or something like that, it was simply 551. That was our telephone number. Because we just had a local exchange, and if you wanted to ring anybody outside of the village, then you had to speak to a lady, and she'd place a call and do stuff. I don't know what she was doing, and then you would be connected. She'd ring you back and say the line is now connected, or something like that, and then you'd speak to whoever it was. But you'd have to give people telephone numbers that you wanted them to dial on your behalf. It's just, and I look at this now, and I'm sitting here broadcasting, in HD resolution to you wonderful people spread across the entire universe of the world, with this amazing telecommunications technology that we now enjoy, and thinking, well, in my youth, I can remember having an analog telephone with a 3-digit number. Just shows how old I am and how far we've come. So, and some of you were, you remember those days. It doesn't feel not so long ago, but there we go. And you never listened to the conversation. I know. I mean, the power that lady must have had. Surely, I don't. The gossip. So there we go. Old telephones. Anyway, so I've got an old telephone from my first job to remind me of those halcyon days back in the 90s when I started working. Dear. So And yeah, and landlines, and this one's mercifully, you know, the cord, or the coiled cord you get on these old phones. Mercifully, it's not got that. You know, they always end up that weird twist. It all went backwards for a moment, and you were always trying to unspin it, trying to undo the knots, because somebody, whoever used the telephone before you, had been winding their finger around the cord. And left you with this ghastly mess. The next time you use the telephone. Well, this one's mercifully free of that. I'm quite pleased. I'm not going to wind it up, because that would really irritate me. Yes, you can't unspin it. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's like, yeah. So I can't say. I must admit, I don't think I've had a landline for like over 15 years now. Yeah, the mobile's taken over, but don't worry, I'll do the winding up. Thanks for meeting me. So anyway, so yes, ancient technology. I still keep my ZX Spectrum, because that's where my entire computing career, which depending on where you're looking at it, either culminates in me being a CISO as a job end, or here and now. Streaming away, ranting on about old computer games. Either way, the ZX Spectrum is undoubtedly responsible for the genesis of that. And then ZX Spectrum Next, of course, coming back. I'm looking forward to playing that, because it's, on one hand, it will be exactly like the olden days, but on the other hand, it's like the Spectrum that never was. So I'm quite looking forward to doing indulging in a bit of retro nostalgia with the ZX Spectrum Next, which is enhanced by all sorts of weird, wonderful modern gizmos as well, which is going to be good. But that's for the future. Today we have to continue with our retro stream. By the way, has anything been updated on Elite Dangerous? Because I haven't been paying any attention. Well, I haven't been paying any attention. I don't need to qualify that comment. Yes, lots. Okay, so give me the gist of what's been going on, because let me fire up Independence Edge mode of Edge of Chaos Independence, whatever it is we're playing. So lots of have we had this new patch though, or is it just CGs and stuff? Because I mean, usually with Elite Dangerous you can go 6 months and nothing happens. Okay, so that hasn't happened yet. Okay, so that's the 30th of June now, is it? Okay, it seems has that been pushed out more, or is that the revised time? Maybe we shouldn't have suggested the partner program. Well, I haven't had any further communication on that. We have had a dev diary for May. Oh, and there's a sliff, is there? An extra sliff. Let me get the. Okay, so we are getting a ship vessel launching from a mothership that we can explore planets and moons. Okay, well that sounds quite cool. Ooh, okay, so I'll investigate that at some point in time. That'd be quite cool. Right, let me get across to the game and see what we're doing. Okay, so we'd done quite well last time, as I recall. Well, for me anyway, as I recall. We have the Nomad coming to Elite on the 30th of June. It's a shuttlecraft. Okay, well that's quite cool. Quite like the idea of that. So I might catch up with that in a bit, because I'm still not a partner on their program, or whatever it is. I haven't been told anything. I haven't had a yay or an A. Top Shot says usually the direction of the data exchange goes from content creator towards listener on news. Yeah, but I like to upend the normal standards of Twitch streaming. We don't do things the boring old-fashioned way around here. You know, we're on the cutting edge, apparently, or something. Come on, honestly, you don't come to my stream for the latest and greatest news, do you? I don't know why you do come here, but there you go. So that's a constant mystery, but you are all here, so there we go. Right, so we need to load the game, and that's right, we got in with the Stepsons, hadn't we? That's right. So we're now back at the base. Winter Mutual says I'm not all. No, well, most of us aren't all here in that sense. But yeah, Okay. So what I might do, I mean, you guys have already seen all the super duper new Elite Dangerous content that's out. What I might do is I might just dive into it all on my next stream, somewhere around the 30th of June, whatever that's going to be. What's that going to be? Because I want to do a little bit more of whatever else I was playing. This name I've forgotten because I'm so organised. So 30th of June is actually a Tuesday, so we might be able to, on the 1st of July, actually do like a mammoth Elite Dangerous What's New stream. That'd be full of interesting content by then. So we'll do Starfield. We'll do Starfield until then, and then beginning of July we'll dive into all the exciting new Elite Dangerous stuff. That'll keep us going for a little while. So excellent. Right. So on this game then, we had completed the pirating, hadn't we? That's what we'd done. And then we had to, I think we'd read the message, so let's go back in here, view the archive message. Now, didn't we have to go and see them? Where we are? We're impressed. See, they're impressed with the antics of the Celestial Warrior. Mr. Johnston, the Stepston clan is most impressed by the way you're handling things. We will be contacting you soon. That's interesting. We will be contacting you soon, shortly, about organising some new trading opportunities for you. We will be contacting you soon, or we will be contacting you shortly. I'm not sure which one is which. Look, even in this game there are grammatical errors or sentence construction errors that I can pick holes in, which is excellent. I feel buoyed up by that possibility. Right, so here's the main one. Mr. Johnson, you may find this message a little presumptuous, but my colleagues and I have been regarding your recent activities with some interest. This may surprise you, but there is very little that occurs in this cluster that we do not get to hear about. Without wasting your time, believe that someone of your talents may be some use to us. The group I represent has considerable influence in this area, and I am confident we can come to an understanding that will be beneficial for both of us. If you are interested, please come to the rendezvous waypoint we have established. So presumably that's in my computer. Verity Stepson. Oh, actually, a Stepson in person. Okay, so let's. Well, we're obviously going to mosey on over there then and find out what she wants. What game is this, by the way? This is Independence War 2, subtitle Edge of Chaos, which I was recommended for the retro stream because it's more than 25 years old. And that is the rules. I don't know where the rules came from, but that is the rules. So, hangar. Loadout will keep us standard. We do need a better ship though, don't we? But we can't get one at the moment. Anyway. Off we go. Cutscenes. Do his eyes get closer and closer together every time we see that cutscene, or is that just me? If they're page about the Nomad, okay, I'll. Well, they've been tracking some content, as the old Elite Dangerous crowd, haven't they? So that's good. Right, let's just test. Are the controls working? Yes, that's always a good start. Right, so let's go through. Right, so the Stepson's meeting point is there. Let us switch the autopilot on. Off we go. $18 million kilometres away. See, kilometres make sense. None of that megameters cobblers they have in Elite Dangerous. Kilometres. Everyone knows what a kilometre is. Nobody knows what a megameter is. It's a stupid measurement. Okay, I'm adding that to my list of things to go and speak to David Braben about. It's a very long list. Yeah, I mean, millimeters. I mean, nobody uses millions of meters. That's just stupid. What does that mean? Doesn't mean anything. Thousands of kilometers, yes. I like AUs would make more sense to me, but I appreciate that it wouldn't necessarily make a lot of sense to a lot of people.
Ready to join the Stepsons?
Well, I suppose we have to say yes. Otherwise, the game's going to go. Okay, well, you don't want to play the game then, right? So yeah, I suppose it's yes.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready. What's the initiation?
Excellent. Here's what we want you to do. There's a Mars carrier vessel bringing in a particularly valuable cargo. We expected to enter the system through the touchdown L point and travel to the docking facility around Grimwald and Harper's asteroid belt. Bring their cargo back here, and we'll celebrate our new partnership. And Cal, be careful. We've heard that this cargo has extra levels of protection.
Oh, great. So we got to make a heist. New mission objective. Okay, so we've got objectives. How do we get to objectives? Was it Alt O? Oh, no, it was in the HUD, wasn't it? There we go. Comms. Oh. Dock objectives. There we go. Incomplete steel mass shipping manifest from courier at touchdown Lagrange point. Okay. Tasty Crown says the soundtrack for this game was peak 2000. It's a very nice soundtrack, actually. It is good. It listens. Mad Monk stuff. So, how many AUs are you away from London then, Drew? Not very many. But I know how many kilometres I'm away from London. So that's all good. Right, so... okay, well that's that. So... we need to go to touchdown Lagrange point, which means... we want the Starman. There's touchdown. There it is there. Okay, so let's go for it. Is it going? It is. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so we are... there's the mass courier there. Okay, so he's got 3 escorts.
Unidentified vessel. Do not approach further. We warned you.
Okay, I just went hostile straight away. I didn't approach them. It just decided that I had. Calm down. Two down. Oh, there's the shipping manifest.
Nice job, kid. Now let's grab that cargo and go impress the Stepsons.
Okay, so where is it? There it is. So how do I pick that up? Do I have to call what's his face?
Sign
Sorry, Cal, but there's nothing there that I can pick up.
Oh. So how do I pick this up? Is there a tractor beam or something? Yeah, this game does have a sort of Newtonian physics type thing. You've got kind of lateral thrusters, which is quite nice. Did you see that? I killed 3 bad guys. And I didn't die. In a 90s computer game. I mean, come on. Right, but I do need to know how to pick this thing up. So, where's my guide? Where's my reference card? I've got that bookmarked. Here it is. Is there a tank cargo? Is Y? Oh, do I have to tag the cargo and get him to pick up? Pod is empty. Let's not destroy it. There's the pod. Okay, so can I get what's his face?
Sorry, Cal, but there's nothing there that I can pick up.
Okay, so he can't pick it up. So how do I pick it up? F8 autopilot. Oh, is it a dock? Could be. Yes, that's not a bad call. There you go. Well done. So you dock with the cargo. Yep. Cool. Brilliant. Well done. So, presumably on external mode now. Yeah, there we go. It's stuck to... I like the way it sticks to the back of the ship like that. That's actually rather neat. Right, so let's go now to the steps in the meeting place. Autopilot approach. Oh, look at that. Achieving a thing in the first half an hour of the stream. I mean, it's literally unheard of. Right, let's see what they make of our amazing heistness.
Welcome back. So, do you have it?
Yep.
Yeah. So, do I pass?
Well done. Just drop it off for us.
Okay, so I need to know how to do that too. So undock is what? Autopilot dock? I don't know. Same again? No. How do we drop the cargo? Undock. You. Looking at that. Let's try that.
Thank you. Cal Johnston,
Yay.
welcome to the Stepsons.
Ooh. Here we go. We're part of the clan. So what happens now? Okay. So that's good. And well, I've completed it and it's updated there, but now what? I was kind of hoping it would tell us to do something. Hmm. Okay, so the walkthrough is suggesting I go back home and have a look at the trade screen, so I'm going to go and do that. It didn't tell me that, but that's what it's suggesting. So let's. There we go. We'll go back home. Return to base. Yep, I think that's basically it. So we're going to head back home and see if there's something new to do. Cool. Taking us a while to get out of the space. The autopilot's very slow, isn't it? Very, very steady. I mean, it hasn't actually killed us, the autopilot, unlike certain autopilots like I mentioned. But there we go. Leaving the LBSI field. There we go. Watch out for the rock. He says, hopefully the autopilot doesn't kill us. Back to my motley crew of escaped convicts. Okay, so we'll do the docking. Cutscene again. I love those massive iris opening things. I mean, I'm sure there must be an awful lot of technical reasons why those wouldn't work in space, but they look cool. Right.
We've just got a mail you probably want to read. Seems like the Stepsons really think something of us.
Yay. Hey, we've made a good impression. First time in a space game ever. Right. Communications, presumably. Read new messages. Oh, hang on, we've got an anonymous email. Now that's obviously. Don't click on the link. All right. Dragoneye asks, "Is this the Ultra GFX setting in the game?" I think so. If was Ultra invented back then? Let me get back and check for you. Graphics. We have. Oh no, it's not. Actually, I can whack it up. Tri-linear filtering. We could switch that on, and the obstructed filtering we could switch on. Lighting quality. Let's max it out. I thought we had maxed all these things out. Maybe I mucked up the saves. Anyway, there we go. I've now maxed them out, which is presumably not going to stress my RTX 4090 all that much. Sound. Okay, that's just yep. Okay, so that should have presumably improved the graphics a bit. Now my GPU will kneel. Right, so let's we have an anonymous message here. Okay, Mr. Johnson. During a recent excursion, we encountered a site where some interesting military hardware was being stored. One item in particular caught my attention: an unusual fighter spacecraft. Ooh. I thought that you might be interested in checking it out. I've taken the liberty of sending you a waypoint. If you want to know more, come to the meeting waypoint when you are ready. Enigmatically, a friend. Well, I tell you, I think that sounds entirely trustworthy, don't you? It's exactly the sort of thing that sounds rather like a trap, I suspect. But it could be worth investigating, just in case the game is being entirely straightforward and honest and basically says, here's a free ship. Who knows? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Oh, blimey. Wall of text. Mr. Johnson, I thought I'd take this opportunity to thank you personally for the invaluable support you've led to the Stepsons. Right, okay, I'm not going to read all this out, it'll take ages. I can trust you fully as an ally. Right, you've got to be briefed on the situation here. Right, we're a family, food production. Okay, so something's going wrong. They're being undermined. First problem is commercial exploitation, squeezing on independent operators, hardship, allies, assistance disadvantages with wealth distribution, fair barter system. Okay, so basically they're trying to say that they're the good guys. Okay, so the corporations are the bad guys and the Stetsons are the good guys, apparently. Second and more important, the threat posed by all inhabitants of Hoffer's Wake by the Marauders, capital M. This well-armed gang of raiders have been plaguing the system for some months now, and their attacks seem to be on the increase. As yet, we've not determined where they're coming from, or even what their motives are, beyond the willful destruction of infrastructure. As yours, okay, so we can just blast them with no problems. Excellent, that sounds fun. Okay, those outside the sphere of corporate influence who seem to be suffering the most from these raids, and we can see it as our duty to protect these groups as best we can. So they really are the good guys. Okay. These problems are of concern to other factions beside the Stepsons and are being addressed under the banner of an organisation known as the League. Hey, the League of the League of Underwhelming Space Pilots. By acting together, we are able to go some way to countering the overwhelming resources of the corporations, and soon we hope the League will provide a democratic alternative to rule by the Alliance government, who seem to have given the corporations a free hand and bleeding Hoffer's Wake dry. Right, as a privateer, I'm sure you'll only have a passing interest in these issues, but believe that your actions may have shown you may be a man of insight. A little bit of flattery goes a long way. Able to see the necessity of defeating the Marauder threat and the corporate stranglehold on the system in your own way. You can provide valuable support for our cause through careful selection of your quarry. Once again, thank you for your support, and I'm sure we'll work together very soon. Verity Stepson. Okay, well that's interesting. So the game's rather inviting me to go and investigate an unusual fighter spacecraft. I feel this feels like a side quest that I should go and take. So there's a waypoint. Shall I save the game here? Because, you know, made some actual progress. So let's I'm going to change that one to now in with the Stepsons. There we go, job done. And we will resume from there. Smart to save. I quite agree. Right, let's go back to. Let's just have a look at the trade menu because they said, oh wow, look. Okay, so this is stuff we can get. Okay, so hang on a minute. You can't satisfy this trade, but there are some I can satisfy. According to this, if I scroll down the list, that one there, for example, a Nat pack. I have got 5 Nat packs. So what happens? What happens? Oh, they'll give me a Nat pack in exchange for synthetic program. Oh, did I just click on that? Okay. Making this trade will use goods needed for other trades. Make sure you don't need them. I see, I've got no idea. Okay, there's blueprints. I can't satisfy most of these trades, but some of them I can. A Harrow pack. See, again, the Harrow packs in exchange for hydrocarbon. So I can start to buy some stuff. I don't know what these things do, but okay, so the Stepsons have opened out basically more options for trade, which is quite cool. So if I want to get some of these things, I get some of these things, and I can get some of these things. Okay, okay, that's cool. Okay, well that's good. Right, so let's go to the hangar and let's launch. Let's go and see this waypoint, shall we? That's very funny. Like, why would you need a green thing in front of your face? It's not cool. It just makes you look like a nutter. Right. Okay. So things that right. So I've got steps and I've got the steps and meeting point waypoint. That is that the one they mean? But no, it's an anonymous. Incomplete. Meet with steps and informant. Okay, so it's part of that. Okay, so that's where we need to go. Okay, that's cool. It's a futuristic equivalent of driving glasses. I have actually got some driving glasses. They do actually help. Yves21 Hoot or Hort. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in. Much
Welcome to our neck of the woods.
Oh. Okay, so we're here. So
Hi, Cal.
oh,
Don't you get my message? So, you curious about where these new Mars fighters are hidden?
well, that's not quite what we were here for. But okay, we'll go for it.
Yeah. What happened on your excursion?
We found the fighters at the Mars facility around Bessus, but they discovered us before we could get close and ripped into us. I thought we were goners. You might have better luck, but you need a disguise to get close enough to grab those fighters.
He's right about the disguise.
Okay.
We need a fake IFF code. The junkyard is always a good place to look.
New mission objective: get a suitable IFF code from the junkyard. Okay, so we're gonna effectively disguise our ship's signature again. So where's the junkyard? Okay, fair enough. Where's the junkyard? I don't know where the junkyard is. Is it on the list? Junkyard, there he is. Okay. I'm getting better at this. I've just realised the chat's been arguing about something. Hang on a minute. What are you arguing about? Number of bytes in a megabyte is the closest number to a million within base 10. Hewan says, I mean, you qualify for binary, then at least something to 10 base. Okay, what's the issue? Mega prefix having a consistent meaning, having different for 2 base dot. Well, yeah, I understand that one. I mean, I'm because a megabyte to me is 1024 by 1024, right? Because that's what mega means in computing terminology, computer science, of course. But it doesn't mean that always, does it? Because mega is used for all sorts of stuff. So in computing, I tend to agree it ought to be correct, but I'm not sure if it is anymore. Has that kind of been standardized and just simplified out of existence? This is what you and I was. Yeah. So when I did computer science, I mean, it's all base 2, isn't it? Basically, it's binary. So 8-bit stuff, 2 to the power. Yeah, everything to the power of 2. Now, do I want to? What do I want? Oh, I need a mass FIF. Is that going to be too obvious?
Listen, I need a mass IFF.
You don't want much, do you? Only a contraband IFF.
Yeah.
You're gonna break the law and pass yourself off as a rich and famous, are you? Well, if you're in luck, I've recently come in possession of this
Here we
beauty.
go.
Pulled this off a Mars vessel who was breaking up for scrap. It's very dear to me since it's got the very latest Mars IFF codes. But I suppose I could be persuaded to let it go. For a price.
Bring us some nice and juicy cargo and I'll let you have it.
Okay, I've got right. New mission objective: obtain cargo to exchange with the junkers for new. Okay, so this is turning into a little bit of get the red key to unlock the red door. so you can get the blue key to open the blue door, which then lets you have the green key, which will open the green door. So it's not anymore, says Top Shot. So has somebody decided to change the definition of a megabyte? Because mega I get, as in K for kilometers, well, K for 1,000 and M mega for a million, but in computer terminology, a megabyte should still surely be 1024 by 1024. And that's a hill, we should die on it. We should, us computer sciencey types. Okay, so yeah, and a gigabyte should obviously be 1024 by 1024 by 1024. So actually, we're being diddled. We're being diddled. If people are saying that's actually a megabyte, we're being shortchanged because it isn't a megabyte anymore. You're getting like a few percent off. Right. Okay. So what do I need to do? I've got to. Obtain cargo to exchange with junkers for the new IFF code. But what cargo? Do I just need to heist something again? So I clear this game. I mean, it doesn't hold your hand, does it? At all. Where are we going to go then? We need an L point, I think. That's what we normally do. Let's go back to touch point, zoom in, because there's an L point there, isn't there? So maybe that's a good place to go. As long as half a byte is a nibble, they can do it. Well, it depends. But a byte isn't always 8 bits. I mean, we're regressing back into serious retro stuff. Johnny Macaroni, hello there. Good to see you. Thank you, Johnny Macaroni. You're the man. You're the man who can help me out. We have been to the junkyard. Yes, we've been told to get an IFF. We've been to the junkyard, and in order to get the IFF, we need to get some cargo to swap for the IFF. So I'm going to go to the nearest Lagrange point and see if I can heist something. But hang on, we've got some cargo back at base, so can't I use that? I don't know how to do that. What's the objective say to me again? Right. Obtain cargo to exchange with junkers for new IFF code. But it doesn't say. I've already got some cargo back home. Do I need to go and get a new one, or what do I need to do? I'm going to cheat and have a look at the playthrough. Right. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this isn't matching anything that I've done here. Okay, so according to the playthrough, I'm supposed to be leading a strike against them, but that's not what's happening. So this is the heist. I've got to obtain some cargo. So I think we'll go into the L. We'll go to the L point. See if that does the job. Oh, star map. There we go. Let's go there. See what we can find. You guys still argue about the size of infinitesimal pieces of data. You're supposed to be paying attention to what I'm doing. Come on. You're supposed to be giving me a hand here. I'm trying to play this game and I have no idea what I'm doing. You're in the back of the cinema arguing about data. I mean, come on, guys. Right. Okay, so we're going to the L point. Well, I'm going to the L point. Where's Johnny gone? Anyway, Johnny, what am I supposed to be doing? Hewitt 98 says, oh yeah, Drew's doing a sprint. Yeah, apologies for that. Right. Okay, now what I need is something small and undefended. That doesn't mind being shot at. Top shot. Oh, I started it with millimeters. That's it. Okay, yeah. So it was my fault, is what you're saying. Okay, that's big. Not taking that one. What else we got here? Anything? Well, that was disappeared. These were all big transports. Big transports with big escorts. So I still don't understand. Obtain cargo to exchange with junkers. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can do that from back at base and load up some cargo that I've already got and bring it back. Shall I try that? I'm going to try that. Come on, I had to engage and kill the ball. Like my junkyard ship. Would it have been easier to sneak into a jungle? Well, I don't know. This is the problem with not really knowing what I'm doing. So, can I... Okay, Johnny, that makes sense. But I did get a bunch of cargo that was valuable last week that presumably is stashed back at the base. So, can I take something from my base with me? Because that would be the obvious thing to do. Go to the base, see if you can take it. Okay, that's what I thought would be a quite good plan. Because we did have we had some reasonably valuable stuff there. So here's cargo. So look, we had a bunch of stuff. So I mean, I don't know what's valuable. How do I know what's valuable? Antimatter equipment. I mean, that sounds like it's valuable. Oh, it doesn't allow me to. I've got one. Here's the loading dock. What does that mean? So it's just going through. Oh, that just changes the background image, I think. It doesn't doesn't do anything. Go to trade. Right, okay. Trade. Right. Inventory only shows you the recycle value. Okay, so trade. Eves21 says, "Hi Drew, huge fan of your work and contribution to Elite Dangerous Law. Would it be okay if I wrote to you sometime? Love to. Thank you, Poppy Chef." Yeah, no, feel free. There's a contact email on my website at drewwager.com, or there's you know, send me a DM through Discord or Twitter or Facebook or any means you like. It's fine. So trade doesn't seem to do. I mean, this is. So is there no way for existing cargo to be loaded onto my ship? That's what I feel I want to. I can't see a way of doing that. No, that's add cargo. There we go. There we go. Right, what should we take with them? Should we take them some house plants? What have I got lots of? They won't want waste blocks, will they? Somehow. How about alcohol though? Alcohol is good. Look, I've got 3 tons of spirits. Shall we take some? Let's take them a bottle of whiskey. Okay, so launch with cargo pod spirits. There we go. Right. So now we've got. That's how you do it. Okay, so there wasn't that cargo pod. So let's launch now. I tried to email. It looks like the mail box is full. Okay, I'll investigate that, Eves. But yeah, Discord or Twitter or something like that. Discord's probably the fastest, actually. I think if you type "pling Discord" into the chat, it tells you where my Discord is. I think it sends you an invite, so give that a whirl as well. Oh, exclamation mark Discord. There we go. Does it work? There you go. Yeah, look at that. Amazing. Right, let's go back to the junkyard then and see if they like a bottle of whiskey. I've just realised that the green visor thing must be the HUD, right? Because it's green. That's how the HUD works.
Clear for entry. Port regulations will be enforced.
Right, so with a bit of luck, yeah, look, we've got a massive, great big thing, a crate of whiskey. Look, huge crate thing of whiskey behind us. Okay, so. This is the junkyard, we're here. How do we talk to them?
Okay. Take this.
There we go.
That'll do nicely. Drop it off and we'll transmit you this IFF.
Excellent, they like whiskey.
The IFF checks out. Now all we need is a ship to plug it into.
Cal to Javs.
Oh, hey, go ahead, Cal.
Meet me at the location I'm sending you now.
Sure, see you there.
Right, new objective, rendezvous with Jaffs at the meeting point. Jaffs meeting, there it is. Off we go. That was a lot of whiskey, wasn't it? That was probably millions and millions of quids worth of whiskey we just gave him there. But we had 3 tons of it, so that's fine. I wonder how much I mean, presume that was about a ton. I wonder how much a ton of whiskey is. That's got to be worth a bit, isn't it? That junkyard is having a party today. Yes, it is indeed. We bring them the best stuff. We do. Which whiskey was it? A barrel. Yeah, that was more than a barrel. Imagine how much rainwater I could talk. Well, I mean, you talk about rainwater storage. I have maxed out my rainwater storage. I currently estimate I'm storing about 3,000 litres of water around the house at the moment. All my range storage devices are now overflowing, which is good because the wife is now satisfied that all irrigation needs have been taken care of.
Oh, hi Cal. What's up?
Well, we kinda need a lift.
Let's go. Where to this time? A nice, fat, unprotected cargo depot?
No. A Maz base.
What? Are you nuts?
No problem. This brand new IFF will disguise your ship's signals. We just need your snarby for cover.
Okay, just dock up and we'll go. I sure hope you know what you're doing. I'm too sexy to die young. Mass IFF active.
That's 3 tons of water, Solstice Project. 3 tons. That's quite a bit of water. Right. Okay, so Jaff's meeting point was there. What was the objective? Dr. Jaff's and travel to the mass facility. Okay. So I've got to select Jaff's, presumably, and then F8. Dunk. Okay. It's quite clever how this game works. Well, the idea is we have all this water to water the polytunnel in the event that
Good to see you.
it doesn't rain for a bit, which does sometimes happen in Scotland. Next part of the mission does need some thinking. Okay, sounds intriguing.
Vessel CZ9-5. Huh. That's an old IFF. But it checks out.
But it checks out.
You garbage crews need to take security more seriously. We've had to upgrade IFF codes twice to ensure less security inspection. Don't you know there are criminals and anti corporate gangs out there? I've cleared you for the refuse collection area, but then it's straight
Just fly
to
casual,
security
okay?
for you
Fly
for
casual.
inspection and IFF upgrade. Remember, I've got my eye on you.
Cover fighters. Right. I'm endangering the mission. I shouldn't have come. You're damn right, you shouldn't have come. Okay, so we're still moving at the moment. Solstice Project says next topic. No, let's not go there. People who used of instead of have. Yeah, no, that's just wrong.
That looks like a useful pod over there in the dump. And I've spotted a remote drone moving refuse from the station to this dump area. That might be useful.
Okay, so there's a remote drone. Useful looking pod. Okay, hang on a minute. So, what are the objectives here again? Recover fighters from the security station. Okay. Okay, so we're still docked at the moment. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of pods here. Okay, so I'm just gonna sneak my way in here. So am I waiting for something? Hide there, says Johnny Macaroni. Great music, yeah, it's all that suspenseful music, isn't it? It's quite good, this. Some Jaffs is over there. So what are we waiting for? Select the remote drone and Shift R. There. Drone is coming in. Shift R. Oh, protocol accepted. Rim link completed. Now we've now got control of this. Okay, so what does that do? So now I'm controlling it. Ooh, it's quite clever. This is. Right, what do I do with that control then? Well. Useful looking cargo pod there. Now you need to dock with a pod called useful. That's that one. So F8. There we go. So we've done that. That's me, isn't it, there? So what's next up here? Okay. So we've got that cargo. Is there another pod? There we are, there's cargo called fighters. There. So what do we do over there? Do we fly over there with this pod? Because we're not ourselves now, we're one of them, aren't we? Right, okay, so I need to undock with that one. So let's undock. And let's dock with this one. Ooh. And then what? Presumably fly the drone back to me. That's pretty sophisticated stuff, actually. So Lamb Chop is my ship, isn't it? Okay. Oh, this is clever stuff. Easy peasy if you know what you're doing. Yeah. How do I go out of remote control mode? Is it Alt-R again?
Oh yeah, sweet.
Oh, no.
I'm loading the pod now, then we can leave.
Okay, so he's loading it. Right. Okay, let's just see if Jeffs has got it. Yeah, he's loading up.
I'm heading out now. See you back at the base.
Cool, okay. We'll go out as well, because things are bound to go south almost straight away, aren't they? Let's get out of here. That was quite clever. Thanks for the heads up on what to do there. I wasn't sure if I would figure that out on my own.
This is your first warning. Please leave the area.
I'm leaving. I'm trying to leave. I'm leaving as fast as I can. Leaving is definitely a thing that's happening. There we go. Would have got away from it if it wasn't for those darn kids. This has got some quite Firefly sort of vibes, hasn't it? Hoisting cargo and sneaking about with transponders and stuff like that. I mean, I know it's good, classic sort of sci-fi spaceship stuff, but it's good. It's good. It does make you feel you're doing something nefarious, which I like. Appeals to the rebel in me. This is cool. It's a good little story. Feels nicely. This is the sort of stuff you want to be able to do in Elite Dangerous, like copying cargo IFFs and smuggling things in and out. Feels quite dangerous. Feels like it could all go badly south really easily, which is good. And the music's great. I might just see if I can extract these files, stick it on some MP3s because it's just nice to listen to. Presumably it's in the files somewhere. I'm gonna have to check it. I'm gonna actually have a look because that's how impressed I am with the music. Oh, the GOG version does have the soundtrack. Okay, that's the version I've got. Is that a downloadable? Hang on, I'm just going to have a quick look. How do I get that then? Independence War. My program. Extras. HD wallpapers. Manual, artworks, avatar, soundtrack. Oh, look at that. Is the download working? Downloads, there it goes. Yeah. Soundtrack is downloading. Excellent. I'll let it do that in the background. Hopefully that won't knacker my stream out too much. Brilliant. Okay, well that's cool. Thank you very much for that. Right. Okay, on with the game. obviously that's the HUD, isn't it? In his green thing. It's not just a pair of space shades. It's the HUD.
We've now got 2 brand new state-of-the-art turret fighters.
Ooh.
All we need now are pilots.
No, I
Are
want to find one.
Interested, Az?
Finally! I've been itching to actually fly something since we got here.
What about you, Lori? Are you up to
Lori
piloting
and
one of
Az.
these fighters?
Don't you patronize me, Mr. Space Pirate. Just because you've been shooting down corporate tycoons since you were a child doesn't mean the rest of us can't fly. I'd outfly you anytime.
Oh, here we go.
Geez, okay, sorry. As soon as Smith gets the mountings onto the main ship, you can take them up for a test flight.
Well, if you want to try out those new fighters, you can try them out on some mines outside the base. I'll set up a waypoint for when you launch.
Ah. Let's play with a new fighter, shall we? Why not? Is it a Mark II or a Mark I, do you reckon? Is it with a little fuel ejection system? I've got some new messages. Ah, okay, so liberating the turret fighters was a neat trick. Those little hornets are going to come in really useful against the marauders. Okay, that's good. Mass systems are going to go crazy when they find out a new batch of their newest toys have been stolen right under their noses. Ah, well, there we go. Imagine their faces when you use the fighters against their next shipping and give anything to be a fly on the wall at their next board meeting. Our clan agrees you've served us very well, so we have agreed to pay you back a little by bringing you into the fold and making you an honorary stepson. What about that? Imagine their faces when you use the fighters against... Okay, so... Pretty unusual. Mother has not taken a step for 30 years. I'm not going to try and interfere. A few new trade items. So it's lasting... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's kind of cool. The marauder problem is getting worse. Okay, so there's bounties on the marauder ship. So let's go out and do some. Actually, let's save again because I'll probably die. Stole some fighters. There we go. So I now got what? I've got 2 wingmen, is what you're saying. Okay, so I'm still flying the tug. Can I change? No, so I still have to fly the tug. It's a tutorial mission. Okay. So do they come along with me? Presumably, do I have wingmen that I can order about to do stuff on my behalf? Is that a thing?
Just fly to the waypoint marked Wingman Training Ground to activate the training.
Ah. Fair enough. Presumably they're already there.
Here we are. This is the test course for the turret fighters. Smith has enabled the wingman controls on your HUD now, so you can access them through the comm section of the command menu. Where do you want to start?
About turret fighters.
Tell me about the capabilities of these new fighters.
Right. These new turret fighters are state-of-the-art hardware. You can use them in 2 ways. When they are docked to you, they can act as independent swiveling turrets, so they can take out enemies behind and in front of you.
Nice.
The second use is as wingmen. You can detach the fighters from your ship, then order them like any wingmen to attack, dock, or defend targets.
Nice.
As you go through the course, I'll send you tips and display useful control commands on your HUD. Here we are. This is the test course for the turret fighters. Smith has enabled the wingman controls on your HUD now, so you can access them through the comm section of the command menu.
Pretty sure you already said
Where do you
that.
want to start?
Okay. Fastest time, start course, nothing. Start course, I guess.
Let me fly the course.
Okay, we'll start, but be careful. These mines are live, so we'll cut through your hull plates if you let them. When I say go, I'll activate the mines and you'll have 90 seconds to destroy them. Then, dock the turret fighters to the docking platform. If at any time you want to end the course before all the mines are destroyed, dock the fighters to the platform. Go!
Okay, so I'm going to shoot these things. Okay, loads and loads of mines. There's a lot of mines to destroy. Whoa! Oh, you don't hit a mine, obviously. That's a pretty dangerous training mission. Yeah, I had saved, fortunately. That was pretty disastrous. Okay, so we will throw the comms. Yeah, that's probably good. With the comms, tell them to attack the mines, and they will get you. Okay, let's try
Just
that.
fly to the waypoint marked Wingman Training Ground to activate the training.
I'll do. This game is pretty brutal, though, to be fair, isn't it? It is pretty darn brutal.
Here we are. This is the test course for the turret fighters. Smith has enabled the wingman controls on your HUD now, so you can access them through the comms section of the command menu. Where do you want to start?
I want to blast them.
Let me fly the course.
Okay, we'll start, but be careful. These mines are live, so we'll cut through your hull plates if you let them. When I say go, I'll activate the mines and you'll have 90 seconds to destroy them. Then, dock the turret fighters to the docking platform. If at any time you want to end the course before all the mines are destroyed, dock the fighters to the platform.
Okay.
Go!
Take my target. This is easy. Are they doing something for me? Where are my wingmen? Comms, wingmen. Attack my target. No wingmen available, it says. So do I have to call them? It just says no wingmen available. How do I launch them? Okay. How do I launch them then?
Tough luck, kid. You're gonna have to try harder to get the course finished in the time limit. I'm resetting the mines now.
Okay.
Here we are. This is the test course for the turret fighters. Smith has enabled the wingman controls on your HUD now, so you can access them through the comms section of the command menu. Where do you want to start?
I've got them, but okay. So it's how do I launch them?
I think I've seen enough.
T-fighters. Oh, I see. I've got to do that side. Right, so okay, so now they're hanging around. Okay, let's do that again then. That wasn't immediately obvious for the menu. But, okay. Oh.
Just fly to the waypoint marked Wingman Training Ground to activate.
There's probably a
the
hotkey, there probably is, isn't there? Let's have a look, see if we can find it. Autopilot, Wingman, report in, defend me, attack my target. Wingman, halt. T-fighter, dock, undock, 0.
We have liftoff.
There we go. Okay, bring them back in.
Heading back to the farm, boys.
There we go. Nice, 0. Okay, that's quite cool. That's quite nice. I quite like that too. Okay, so I can issue them commands and stuff. This is neat. Wingman with agency.
Here we are. This is the test course for the turret fighters. Smith has enabled the wingman controls on your HUD now, so you can access them through the comm section of the command menu. Where do you want to start?
Let's go.
Let me fly the course.
Okay, we'll start, but be careful. These mines are live, so we'll cut through your hull plates if you let them.
Okay, so report in, attack my target is 3.
When I say go, I'll activate the mines and you'll have 90 seconds to destroy them. Then, dock the turret fighters to the docking platform. If at any time you want to end the course before all the mines are destroyed, dock the fighters to the platform. Go!
Excellent. Excellent. I think we got them all. Right, so docking back.
Coming in.
That laugh was excellent. I like that. Okay, so that was it. We won. Why is the timer still counting down? Why is she not docking? Come on.
Let's get heading back to the farm, boys.
That's how that one works. There we go. According to that, there are no other mines.
Tough luck, kid. You're gonna have to try harder to get the course finished in the time limit.
What does it
I'm
mean?
resetting the mines now.
I don't understand. Why you killed all the mines? Do we have to destroy the mine there as well? What's the mine layer doing? It's not actually dropping any mines. I don't understand. No mission objectives. I think the game's busted because it's flying around looking like it's trying to drop some mines, but oh no, it's doing something. Is that the mine there? Yes, it's dropped something. But it's not. That's not something I can. So I can just leave anyway. Okay, so fair enough. Okay, well that's quite cool. We know how to do that. I know that's a bit weird. That we definitely destroyed all the mines. Anyway, we've got 2 lady sidekicks now who are good with guns, and we've got one's got a cool laugh. Could be worse. That's going to be very, very handy in a fight, though, isn't it? They enjoy killing a bit too much. No, they're my kind of girls. I like that. Nice. Okay, that's cool. So, right, so we got a new message by the look of it. Yep. Okay, from Eon, Oregon. Marauder information. You don't know me, but a buddy of mine said you were interested in doing something about the marauder problem. Now, if you are speaking, then that makes you guts or takes either guts or stupid. Are you mighty brave or mighty stupid? Which is it, boy? Someone beats up and a hat and bear strangling McGee's. Either mighty brave or mighty stupid. Which one are you, boy? What were the options again? Now I think there's a pause in missions. When in this game there's a pause in missions, it means you should go and pirate a bit. Okay, now I want to shoot stuff. A couple of days ago I came to possession of a certain piece of information regarding the Marauders. I'm sure you'll find it useful. If you want to know more, then come to my asteroid mine. I've sent you the waypoint. Let's go and check out some asteroid mines. Maybe we'll get to shoot some stuff with the girls. Okay, launch. Let's go. Yeah, I've got my green specks of coolness on. What could possibly go wrong? Is the caps lock the key for bringing up the tactical command menu? I don't know. Oh, better always save before mission. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm feeling dangerous though. Meeting. Totally ignoring all my experience of space games, and nah, we don't need to save. It'll be fine. Could possibly go wrong. It'll be valuable experience, is what it will be. At the very least. There's a good variety in these missions though. I do like it. It's working well. Oh, I suppose yeah, I could do. Okay, so here's the asteroid base. Nice. Not Mission Impossible, Mission Hardly Likely. It's not quite so catchy though, is it?
Who's there? What you want?
It's Cal Johnston. You called me, Mr. Oregon? Remember?
Cal Johnson, the man who's taking on the Marauders. Well, I know something they wouldn't want you to find out about. But I'm risking a lot, so it's gonna cost you. Wait, did you bring other ships with you? I'm picking up Marauders.
Oh.
Incoming Marauders. They must have tracked me down. Help!
Okay, well, that went south. Well,
We have liftoff.
okay, go get him.
Just doing my job.
Yeah, she's a badass.
Damn it! The Marauders burned him. You sure messed that one up, kid. Well, he's beyond help now, kid. Wonder what he wants.
Not the missiles, are they? that went badly wrong. Rapid unplanned disassembly of that thing again. Well, okay. I didn't quite. Did I lose my fighters in that? I couldn't tell if I'd lost them or not. So I've got to do the training. Let's just go for this training because I wasn't sure. Did my girders get shot down?
Just fly to the waypoint marked Wingman Training Ground to activate the training.
Yeah, but I want to hear her. I want to hear her laugh again. Maybe if I just let them kill the mines rather than me shooting some as well.
Here we are. This is the test course for the turret fighters. Smith has enabled the wingman controls on your HUD now, so you can access them through the comms section of the command menu. Where'd you want to start?
Just go.
Let me fly the course.
Okay, we'll start, but be careful. These mines are live, so we'll cut through your hull plates if you let them. When I say go, I'll activate the mines and you'll have 90 seconds to destroy them. Then, dock the turret fighters to the docking platform. If at any time you want to end the course before all the mines are destroyed, dock the fighters to the platform. Go!
That's for the Badlands.
March, don't go do the giggle. Come on. She doesn't do the thing.
Heading back to the farm, boys.
Okay, so that worked, but the timer doesn't work for reasons. But that's it. Oh, hang on. Did it say something about the dock platform, didn't it? Dock with a dock platform. Maybe I'm supposed to go there. That's the dock platform, so how do I tell them to dock with that? I think. Dock with my target? Is there a dock with my target? Then me dock to my target is fine.
You're gonna have to try harder to get the course
yeah, I can tell to dock on the docking platform.
I'm resetting the mines now. Here we are.
I'm just curious to see if I can get this to work. If you listen to instructions, he said something about the docking platform. Let's listen to what he says again.
Just fly to the waypoint marked Wingman Training Ground to activate the training.
Yeah, okay. But there is a dock platform here. That does something.
This is the test course for the turret fighters.
Okay.
Smith has enabled the wingman controls on your HUD now, so you can access them through the comms section of the command menu.
Right.
Where'd you want to start?
Start the course.
Let me fly the course.
Okay, we'll start, but be careful. These mines are live, so we'll cut through your hull plates if you let them. When I say go, I'll activate the mines and you'll have 90 seconds to destroy them. Then, dock the turret fighters to the docking platform. If at any time you want to end the course before all the mines are destroyed, dock the fighters to the platform.
Not to me, to the platform.
Go!
We have liftoff.
Go, destroy the things. Yeah, etc. Right, go and dock. That presumably is the win.
Let's see how you've done.
Yeah.
Good. You destroyed all the mines within the time limit. Hey, that's a new all-time best.
The Celestial Warrior strikes again.
Now.
Alright, can tell them to undock. Here we are. Come and dock with me.
Back to the farm, boys.
Nice. Okay, so I can tell them to dock with things and dock with me. That's quite cool as well. What are they doing? They're just sitting there.
Heading back to the farm, boys.
Doc. Like you have to tell them twice sometimes.
Heading back to the farm,
Come on,
boys.
Doc. What are they doing? Maybe I'm too close to the thing. Oh, I was too close. Okay, there we go. It doesn't tell you that, of course. No. Right, okay. Well, we can go back and we can now save the game as well. Nice. Right, now we know we've got to go to the other place and shoot some stuff as well. Okay. Then we'll have the communications. Then we'll have the Oregon bloke. Now we've got... Okay. Okay. Now we're ready for this. Off we go. Let's do the thing. First game that allowed me to deploy a drone and control it was Subculture in 1997. I thought it was pure genius. It is good. It's good, isn't it? Being able to issue them orders and get them to do stuff on your behalf. It does make you very immersed. That's what it does. It's immersion. To the space base. Let's go. Oh, the stereo. The stereo in this music is... You got to listen, if you haven't listened to it in headphones. It's pretty cool.
Who's there? What you want?
It's Cal Johnston. You called me Mr. Oregon? Remember?
Cal Johnson, the man who's taking on the Marauders. Well, I know something they wouldn't want you to find out about. But I'm risking a lot, so it's gonna cost you. Wait, did you bring other ships with you? I'm picking up Marauders. Incoming Marauders. They must have tracked me down. Help!
Alright, girls.
that one up, kid. Well, he's beyond help now, kid.
I know.
Wonder what he wanted.
So we already lost. I wonder if the wingman can be killed. That's another question, another time. I need better guns. I need a better ship.
Well, we avenged him. For what it's worth. That's strange.
Oof.
Hey kid, check your contacts. I'm picking up a mining beacon. It's faint, but it's there. It's running the same signature as our friend, the miner.
Okay. Just wait for the girlies to attach. Nice. Alright, let's go investigate them. Tell your drones to protect your target. Okay, so he died. So have I failed that mission, or does the game kind of just compensate by giving me a beacon?
Heads up, kid. Marauders incoming, and they ain't making a social call.
Ah, come on. Why's the autopilot on? Jeez, that's dangerous. Oh no! That was bad because I couldn't get the autopilot to switch off, so it literally flew me in a straight line, straight at the bad guys. That wasn't good. It's like, how do I switch the autopilot? It's doing like a cruise control. The moment you touch a control, it should switch itself off. Johnny Macaroni says, right, okay, before we go in, see if you can trade for some better weapons. So what? Okay, what better weapons should I go for? What do you recommend? Have I got anything here? Rapid fire PB. What have I got on the ship at the moment? Let's go and have a look. My loadout currently is. Oh, I've got an assault loadout. Rapid fire, just lots of rapid fire stuff. Turret fighters, all of them. Yeah. Let's go for the assault loadout. That sounds like what we need. Let's try again. Hey, even if it doesn't work, we got some pew pew at the end of the stream. That's cool. Yeah, we'll get the context panel up. Right, so I need to defend the guy, is what you're saying. Okay. Let's see how that works. What's the defend button? Defend me. Defend my target is 4. Okay.
Here we are. This is the test
I
course
don't
for
want
the
to
turret fighters.
get the trading.
Smith has enabled the wingman controls on your HUD now, so you can access them through the comm section of the command menu. Where'd you want to start?
By going somewhere else.
I think I've seen enough.
It was fun though. At the moment where I've got ladies into position. Switch off the autopilot. Right, so where's the contact? Oregon's there. Right.
Who's there? What you want?
It's Cal Johnston. You called me, Mr. Oregon? Remember?
Cal Johnson, the man who's taking on the Marauders. Well, I know something I wouldn't want you to find out about. But I'm risking a lot, so it's gonna cost you. Wait, did you bring other ships with you? I'm picking up Marauders. Incoming Marauders. They must have tracked me down. Help!
So the girls should defend. You got him? Well, they got him. They're good, aren't they?
I was scouting in Rue Mine when I found a bunch of cargo pods floating in the asteroid belt. A pack of Marauders chased me off, but I managed to plant a mining beacon before I left, so I could go back later when I was feeling, you know, more confident. But I'm not going to risk facing the Marauders again. I was going to sell you my claim to their loot, but hell, it's yours free. You don't have much time to find the cash, because the beacon's power is running low. Guess I stalled too long, huh? I'm transmitting the beacon's code. Watch out for Marauders.
Yay. Okay. Just need Laurie and Co to... There's the beacon. Okay, so the beacon happens anyway. Fair enough. Come on, girls. Touch. Come on. What are you doing?
Coming in.
Well, hurry up. Didn't you hear? He said. We haven't got much time. Finally. That voice. What accent do you think that was? That was that was quite fun as well. Andy Pipkin says, "How's your Scottish doing? Are you adept, or are you after a few drinks?" Well, I'm adapting, but I don't know very many Scottish words yet. I just kind of nod and go, "Haha, yeah, yeah." Mm. Gets me through most social engagement, to be fair. Must admit, I can understand much better now. I can't speak Scottish, but I can understand it. I'm getting the gist of it now because I'm just immersed in it all the time. Here we go. Let's go to the beacon. We haven't got much time. Oh, that guy's really there.
There it is. Looks like a supply cache. And freighter loading up. They're trying to move the cargo. Heads up, kid. Marauders incoming, and they ain't making a social call.
Jeez, that's brutal. One hit, boom. Right. I need upgrades from the ship. You're quite right. That's what I did. I don't know. They're still fighting something. I don't know what they're fighting. You can go back home and save before you get to that waypoint. Okay, that might not be a bad idea either. I assume there was a time limit on it, but maybe there isn't. Anyway, my friends, we will we'll call it time there. We made some reasonable progress tonight. It's a very cool game. I'm enjoying it. It's good fun to play. And thank you very much again for joining Macaroni for Sage Council in how this goes. So back the same time, same channel next week. On Wednesday we'll be doing some Starfield, so tune in for that. And beginning of July, I think we'll catch up with the World's Elite Dangerous and see how we're doing there. So see you too, my friends. Be good. And yes, more bagpipes on standby. Take care, my friends. I will see you soon. Take care. Be good. Have a good one.